Hey guys, Blazie here, and welcome to another Blazie review. So, I went and saw the Demon Slayer movie, and I must say, it is amazing looking. It's an absolutely amazing looking movie. That first opening scene, and you see like the tops of like trees and such, looks splendid. I don't know why that word came to mind, but it just looks incredible. It looks absolutely incredible. That like it tricked me into thinking it was live action thing, like a live action scene or something. It looks so good. There's so many scenes. Like a lot of this movie takes place on a train, hence like Mugen train, Mugen train, Moo train, whatever, however you say it. Like, yeah, the whole movie takes place on that train in the trailers and all that stuff. And it is like a lot of the shots outside of the train look really good. There's so many shots in this movie that just look really good. It's one of the best anime films I've seen in terms of like a shonen anime kind of thing, you know, like Dragon Z, Naruto, Fairy Tail, all that kind of stuff. This one is definitely like one of the best looking I've seen. I have to say that. Like, it's incredible looking. It's an incredible looking movie. And so, okay, so for starters, I am a big fan of Demon Slayer. I got into it like pretty much right away. Well, at least when the English dub came out, because I'm a loser because I like dub. Blah. I prefer dub over sub, mostly because I can actually enjoy the visuals instead of having to wade. And I thought, yeah. Either way, yeah, that's when I started watching it, and so I this review didn't come out sooner because I waited for the English dub to come out, which I only just did yesterday for me, as the time of recording this video, so I went and, yeah, saw the movie, finally in English dub, which I'm glad they actually did release the English dub in cinemas as well. I mean, it would have been a mistake not to, considering how much money it's been making and such, so it's like, yeah, you might as well release that as well and make more money. Anyway, so, yes, I absolutely love Demon Slayer, the series. I'm looking forward to Season 2 and more. I'm looking forward to just everything Demon Slayer, because I absolutely love Demon Slayer, so I was hella excited for this movie. Especially to see on the big screen, because Demon Slayer in itself looks amazing. Like, it's a great looking anime. So being able to see on the big screen, you know, and like they put so much work into this. They put so much work. There's a lot of CGI used in this movie, a lot of CGI, but it all looks really good and mixes well with the movie. There's probably like one scene to me that it didn't really work. I guess it's not really much of a spoiler. I guess, yeah, I'll try not to spoil anything. It's not really much of a spoiler. It's like just like a head with like this CGI kind of body. That kind of part, it did look a little weird with like the 2D mix of the CGI, but it still had like an interesting style to it that made you feel uneasy. That's it. It kind of made you feel uneasy because, yeah, it just looked weird, but. Not the worst, but yeah, anyway, so in terms of the story, it pretty much starts right up with them going on the train and everything, and it's so funny. It's a funny movie as well, especially like just like the start of it. If you know Demon Slayer, for one, my favourite character is Inosuke, the boar head dude, and oh my god, he is so funny at the start. He is so funny. I love it because he's so excited to get on this train because he's just never been on a train before from the sounds of it, and he's just so excited, and it's absolutely hilarious. I love him so much, and he gets a lot to do in this movie. Like there's like a chunk where they don't really focus on them; they just focus mostly on Tanjiro and the new, and then like the new character. Of the Hashiwa Wengoku. You see a lot of him when Goku, I think something like that. Wengoku, something. Something like that. You do like this movie is mostly all about him as well. Like he plays a huge role in the movie, and he's really cool. Like he kind of starts off like kind of silly, but then like you end up loving him by the end. You absolutely love him. And the final fight is so good with him and like this other character, this other demon. So good. It is absolutely a visual masterpiece in my mind. To me, sorry. It's a visual masterpiece. It is such a cool fight. I'm so glad I got to see it on the big screen. And yeah, it kind of just starts right off. You get some really cool demon slaying. You know, well, you would hope so. It's called Demon Slayer after all. You get some good stuff. It's got great visuals, great characters. You know, like if you like, as long as you like Demon Slayer, because as I was saying before, again, this is like a lazy Blazie review. It's not scripted, so I forget things while my mind is constantly working, constantly doing things, constantly not thinking about what I was just saying and trying to think of new things to say. So yeah, Inosuke gets a lot to do in this, and I'm so happy for that because I absolutely love him. He is best boy. Inosuke is best boy. So I am happy he gets a lot to do. He does like a lot with Tanjiro towards like the end, and it's really cool. And then you know what about Zenitsu? He doesn't do too much, honestly. He doesn't do too much, and that's great. Like I like Zenitsu, but yeah, he is known as one of the most annoying characters. And so they really toned him down. They toned him down enough. Like this plot works really well for him because it's all about like sleeping and dreams, as you saw in like the trailers and such. I'm not spoiling anything when it's in the trailers, you know. So if you see the trailers, you know, if you're interested in this movie, you probably saw the trailers. And yeah, so you know, like whenever like Zenitsu sleeps, he becomes a total badass. And so yeah, that kind of happens a lot. And so he's just a badass for most of the movie. And whenever he is just him, whenever he is Zenitsu, it's not too bad. It's toned down. It works well. They do a good job of it, basically, that it's not annoying. They did a really good job with his character. Tanjiro does some really awesome shit, you know. And then yeah, Inosuke gets a good couple moments in there. Really good laughs. He gets like all the laughs. And then, like, he does have, like, a couple other little things. The best part is that he has his own personas for the other characters. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say there. But he has his own personas in mind for the other characters, which is kind of amazing. It's kind of great. That was kind of really funny. Especially the outfits he chooses for him. That's all I'll say there, again. But it's funny. So funny movie, great visuals. Definitely go see it in cinemas if you can. It is really good. Do I recommend it if you haven't seen Demon Slayer? No, you have to go see Demon Slayer first. You have to watch the anime first. Which, I mean, it's only like the one season of like 20 episodes. So, you know, it's not that much, which, yeah, I definitely recommend the anime. Absolutely, 100% recommend it. And, yeah, because there's certain things, certain characters, you know, you obviously want to be a little bit updated as to who they are to when you go see this movie. And then, with this movie, it is technically 1.5, like season 1.5, because it takes place between 1 and 2. And it is technically the next arc in the manga, but it was basically just really short, and so it's like, we might as well just turn it into a movie. So it works. So it is technically, you see more of the story and all that, and it's like, really awesome way. It's gotta be interesting to see them try and top this, because yeah, now they've already like done amazing stuff. Absolutely amazing that like they really have to try and top that for season 2 and such, or else, you know, it's not going to be like, oh, you didn't have any cool scenes compared to that season, that movie, you know, I wanted more of that, but we didn't get that. So it's gonna be interesting for sure. I'm so looking forward to season 2. That's for sure. Yeah, so, yeah, great movie. Great movie. Would I give it a 10 out of 10? There's at least there's a moment in there where they focus a lot on Tanjiro, and it does feel really slow. It does feel really slow, and it did get to a point of like, okay, we've seen this kind of stuff before. We've seen it all before, this isn't nothing new, hurry it along. We want to see some demon slaying. We want to see the action and all that. And I do kind of drag it out for a bit. I guess it probably would have been worse if it was a TV show. If they made it, if they just put this into season 2, they probably would have dragged it out longer for to get that episode count. But it does drag on for just a little bit too much in the middle there, but not in a bad way. Like once you start to get that little bit bored, at least I did, it picks right back up again, and then the last 20-30 minutes of it is so good, full of action and amazing visuals, absolutely amazing visuals, and yeah, some great jokes, some great gags. I teared up at the end, even it got to that point where I teared up. Yeah, amazing movie, definitely recommend. What would I rate this? I mean, I have to. I have to be one of those people and give this movie 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 foxes. It deserves it. It was an amazing movie. I absolutely had a fun time watching it. The visuals, so good. And then, yeah, a lot of characters, and Inosuke got a lot of love. I love Inosuke, so I was happy he got a lot of love. If he didn't, my score would be lowered. I am that kind of lame person. I need to see my favorite character doing stuff. Like in season 1, when he was fighting off like a demon towards the end, he got his ass kicked, and it was really sad. Like, aww. So it's great to see him get like some ass kicking back to the demons. It was great to see him in action. And again, he's really funny. And yeah, Zenitsu was toned down, so that works really well. Yeah, definitely recommend this movie, guys, and I hope you enjoyed the review. If you did, give it a like. Subscribe to my channel, because I love you if you do. Hit that bell icon, and this fox says, be who you want to be. Alright guys, bye for now.